Okay, I'm going to set up a search. I'm going to make sure that I get each of the houses that Octavia wants to see in it. Plus, I'm going to add 2 additionals. And then I will show you how we set up a mapping. We'll do our quick search here. I only want active listings. Let's see, on price range. That's 70. Okay, so we're gonna do a minimum of 70. I'm gonna go all the way up to 300 because he had those ones on his list. Pretty much the only other way I can narrow it down is by maps because I know he doesn't want any of these. So I'm gonna go here. Okay, now I'm gonna go over to list. I'm gonna find the ones that he sent me. Three, 4, 1, 2 Gable. I'm gonna check mark it. I'm gonna add this one. It's one that I looked at that I thought he should see on Oak Landing. Okay, he wanted to see the DeSoto one, and the Ramada one is right here. And then that was the last one we were missing. Check mark it. Now there was one other one I wrote down. I think it was the first one that came up. Isaias. Okay, so now I'm gonna look here because I just want these ones that I've clicked. Brought me down to 6. Okay, so we'll go to details on these ones. Right here I have this little showing time. That's where I'm going to schedule my appointment. So I'll go to showing. Down here it says schedule a single showing or add it to the showing cart. I'm going to add it to the showing cart. The showings are for today. Buyer's name is Octavio. Okay, just kidding. I'm not adding a name. I'm just going to put it down here. Okay, now I'm going to go back over here and go to the next house. I'm going to add it to my showing cart. And there's 2 options, but I want to add it to the one. This is my tour coming up for Octavia. Next. Okay, now go back. We're on the third one. We're adding it. Same thing, add to the showing cart. Next. So see how they're building in there. Okay, now got 2 more to add. Okay, now we have 2 more to add. Closing these ones up here because every time I click showing card it goes to a new one, but since I put them all under the Octavio one, it grouped them all together. Okay, so a couple of things. Now we see, obviously, we don't want to go from here. This is showing me number 1. This is showing me number 2, 3, 4. Come back over here for 5 and then back for 6. Obviously, that's not the most logical route. So what we'll do up here is, ideally I'd like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes more sense to start over here and then do your loop around. So I want number 3 to be number 1. And then I want number 4 to be 2. So all I do when it's a little hand like this, click and hold it down, and now I drag it up. And then it realigns it. Now look at the map again. Okay, number 4 I want as number 3. And then I want number 6 to be 4. Now let's see what that did. Okay, so that's how I want to map it. So because I know that's how I want my map to look, now I got to come up here and work on my times. I'm starting at 3 o'clock. So this one is showing us, this one is showing us that we cannot show it at all today. It's blocked out. They said no. So I'm going to pick a time here. My time windows are limited. You can see the little black, right? But I'd like to go, we'll mark it at 3:15 to 3:30. We're going to save it. So Oak Landing, skip Ramada because we can't go there. Oak Landing is relatively close to number 1. I'll say it'll be like a 5-minute drive, 15 minutes here. So we're going to put it in this time slot. Save. Now from 3 to 4, we've got a little more gap in between there. We're going to give it a little bit more time. Pick this time slot. Save. Now we got to get all the way over to the other side of the mountain, so that we're going to give it until here. Save. What's up with my Gabriel that it's blocked out? Okay, it's actually a bank-owned property, so I'm gonna say it's empty. We're gonna go ahead and put a time in. Put it for right here. But you're gonna be late for this one, and that's fine. And actually what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and switch it with that one. Now my schedule works. Okay, so I put all the time slots in, but I haven't requested the time slots yet. So now I need to send requests. See that up here in this corner? Okay, so once I've done that, these mean that it's requested, but it's not complete yet. And this is just all in showing time. It'll all be in my showing time, but I'll send you the reports. And then now it's mapped out where you're going right to a mall. We're eliminating Ramada. So I'm gonna remove that one. Well, I didn't want to remove it, but you didn't give me an option. And that's pretty much it. Now we just wait for them. So I will take a picture of this. And what you'll have is you'll know what time you need to be at which address. You just go from one to the next to the next. See how we put in the time slots? And then how the map at the bottom is what actually showed me how to route.